Hi everyone and welcome. Today let's make a quick and easy spinach pie with puff pastry. It has become one of the favorites of quick meals in my family and I decided to share it with you today. To make the pie, I will use a 28 by 3 centimeter tart form with a removable bottom because I will want to remove the pie from the pan before cutting. You can use any baking dish from which you can remove the pie or in which you can cut it. I will insert parchment paper to cover the bottom of the pan and grease the pan. I am putting oil on the bottom of the pan so that the parchment paper sticks to it. To make the pie, I will use a sheet of puff pastry for the base. I remove the puff pastry from the fridge a little before unrolling it so that it softens and does not break. As I have a round tart form and the puff pastry is rectangular, I will fold the edges inside. It does not matter if the dough is a little thicker in some places. Let's punch the dough with a fork and put it in the fridge while preparing the filling. Let's set the oven to heat to 180 degrees Celsius or 400 degrees Fahrenheit. And put 125 grams of smoked bacon cut in cubes to fry in a heated up pan on the stove. Feel free to adjust the amount of ingredients depending on the size of the pie you want to make or if you want to add something more or less. I want the bacon to be soft, therefore I will put a lid on the pan and leave the bacon to cook for a few minutes. In the meanwhile, I will prepare the rest of the filling. Break 3 eggs in a bigger bowl and beat them with a fork. Let's add to the eggs about half a teaspoon of salt, 1/4 teaspoon of black pepper, and about 1/3 teaspoon of ground nutmeg. I will also add and mix in 200 grams of small grain cottage cheese. You can also use ricotta if you wish. And 400 grams of defrosted spinach. To defrost the spinach, I put it in a sieve so that the liquid separates. I will not squeeze the spinach or cook it to dry. And I will also mix in about 20 grams of shredded hard cheese. I am using parmesan, you can put any cheese you like. The bacon is fried and soft now. Let's add 1 medium onion cut in small cubes or thin slices and cook for a few minutes till the onion is somewhat transparent. When the bacon-onion mix is ready, let's add it in the bowl to the rest of the pie filling. And the filling is ready. Let's put it in the prepared pan, level, and put in the oven to bake. Let's bake the spinach pie for about 25-30 minutes till the filling looks cooked, set. If the sides start to brown too fast, put aluminum foil loosely on top of the pie. After 25 minutes, spread on top of the pie about 80 grams of shredded cheese and let it bake for a few more minutes till the cheese melts. If you like more baked cheese, put it on top of the pie a little sooner. Remove the pie from the oven, let it cool for a few minutes, cut and enjoy. Thank you for joining me today and see you next week. Bye!